Aries, hi, welcome to my channel. So today we have a reading for you, no particular subject. We're going to take an issue, something we know, something we don't know, recent past advice and potential outcome. At the end there will be an opportunity for an extended where we'll dive in deeper. You can watch this for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, Mercury, North Node, Vertex, or if any of those planets are currently transiting your first house, this could be for you. Thank you however you support the channel, very much appreciated. Cross watchers, you're more than welcome. A message may well be for you. All information's in the description box, just hit the more button below. I am going to be taking a break from private reads. There's still opportunity for the next sort of like 2.5 weeks to get in. There's a 33% discount for the rest, well, until it all runs out in however many days time. So if you want to take advantage, please do. And I'll be back, I don't know. Let's see where I get thrown around in January. Certainly before, I'll be back before February, but we'll see. Yeah, so description box has all the information. Aries in your pre-shuffle, it was like, it was interesting because I kept on feeling like ice, like a stillness and a coldness, but not in a terrible way. We are in 28th of November to the 13th of December is Easter, which is ice. It's a rune of ice, so it's stillness. But then it was like this kind of flashing in my eyes of the 639 Hertz, which is the heart chakra. So it's like there's a stillness that's necessary for something to change. When the heart chakra is open, our frequency changes. If our frequency changes, our connections change, whether that's people fall away, whether it's new people come in. So there's just like a stillness at the moment. Yeah, 9 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. 9 of Swords is Mars in Gemini, the Tower hits the Lovers, and the 3 of Wands is you, it's the Sun in Aries. So there could have been a lot of maybe feeling anxious at the moment, or sleepless nights, anxiety. And that's kind of, something's coming to an end, I feel. And 9 and 3, we're just missing the 6, aren't we? To put it, to go backwards. One more. Aries, what's going on? We have the Star card. The Star, hopes, dreams, wishes, Aquarian energy. Okay. So there's definitely healing taking place here. What do we know? Oh, we've touched up on this before. I'm sure it was you guys. What don't we know? Wow. I really hope the advice is the Hermit or something like that. Recent past. Okay, everything is coming together here. So whatever stillness is happening right now is for the benefit. Advice, it's not. But I'm still happy with the advice. And the potential outcome. Oh, wow, what a reading. Okay. We have the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck, with the King of Cups, the 7 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups and Judgment, and the 9 of Swords, Page of okay, so King of Wands, King of Pentacles, your advice is the King of Cups. There's only one thing missing from a complete Emperor here. Now don't get caught up in genders, you guys are the Emperor, so you know, divine masculine aspects, we all have to embody both, but for you guys, you know, you are fire, there's masculine energy there, and you are the Emperor in the tarot. The Emperor is the embodiment of all 4 kings. So the only king missing is the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is, he knows what he wants, he's committed to his tasks, and he's self-assured. It could be, if that's the only thing missing, perhaps there's a financial situation that's not quite as you want it. Perhaps there's the shadow aspect of the King of Pentacles. The shadow aspect of the King of Pentacles is Leo. This is 2 parts Virgo, 1 part Shadow Leo. Shadow Leo is pride. It's ego. It's you know, stubbornness into it, to a sense of not wanting to be seen as weak in some format. Inability to maybe ask for help, possibly. But something is coming full circle here for connections. it's like you've found whatever the block is. The block is going to be something to do with the King of Pentacles. Like I say, I'll look for him in a second, as well as the Emperor. But we've got here the Star card. Star, hopes, dreams and wishes. It's also Uranus. Uranus was in Gemini, which is your 3rd house, back into Taurus, which is in your 2nd house. So Uranus has been in your 2nd house of how you value yourself, self-worth issues. Maybe your relationship to, you know, food and indulgence has completely changed over the last sort of 6-7 years, and it's retrograded back in. It's going to be there for another few months yet. So, you know, any last minute changes in those type of things. What we're aware of is the Lovers. So we've got the Star card and the Lovers, and I'm sure I did a reading for you guys. It's like the Star-crossed Lovers. Oh, what did I call it? Bear with me. It wasn't long ago. Was not long ago at all. Let me find out when. Star-cross. Aries, aligning the star-crossed lovers was the title. And it was the 23rd of September. So not long ago at all. Interesting, my average view duration for that is 909. And again, we've got the 369 aspect. It's 69 days ago. So again, this could be frequencies, 369, 639, 936, 963. All these things are at play. What we're not aware of is the Empress. The Empress is the divine feminine. It's the embodiment of abundance. It's Venus. Recent past is the 5 of Swords. Now the 5 of Swords is Venus in Aquarius. The Empress meets the Star card. So it's something is coming full circle here. In many times you'll have heard me say, in a different deck, the Tarot of the Divine, it's represented by Isis, Osiris and Set. Isis and Osiris, we'll call them the embodiment of the masculine and feminine. Set is the evil brother that, you know, kills Osiris, sends him packing down the Nile River. Isis searches no end to try and piece him back together. Set is the block. What is the block? Block could be a person, could be a habit, could be, you know, if it's a shadow aspect of that sort of Taurus energy of the 2nd house for you guys, it could be, you know, a depleted sense of self-worth. You know, we stay too long in certain environments because we haven't got that self-love to walk away from something. We wait too long to say no to a matter, whatever it is. Set is the block. So the block for me, because we've got the Star and the Empress together after the past of the 5 of Swords, is it's been seen. Whether you recognise it or not yet is going to be different for all of you. Your advice is the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups as advice is, the King of Cups is 2 parts Scorpio, 1 part Shadow Libra. Now Scorpio energy has no issue with saying no, and when it's in its full embodiment, you know, Scorpio will get rid, will sting, will transform. It will go through the scorpion of the sting, it will move on to the eagle of seeing something from a higher perspective, then it will move on to the phoenix, where it just burns everything and rises up from the ashes. So I kind of feel like the advice here is nobody says endings and closure quite like the King of Cups. So know when to say no to something, know when to recognise when, you know, if we've seen whatever set is and we're still entertaining it, then it's an issue, isn't it? So whatever it represents for you, again, like I say, it could be anything, self-undoing, other people, whatever it is. But the fact that if awareness has already been seen and we're still entertaining whatever the issue is, you know, it's on you there. Also, the shadow aspect of Libra is people-pleasing, you know, superficiality, you know, in its shadow aspects, especially with it being ruled by Venus, Libra Libra rules your 7th house as well, can be focused too much on aesthetics rather than, you know, the soul aspects. Positive Libra is wonderful, you know, have this ability to bring people together, have this ability to find balance in all aspects of life, fantastic. But the shadow aspects can be those that I've said. Your outcome's the Queen of Cups, so there we get the King and the Queen together, which is wonderful. Queen of Cups is 2 parts Cancer, 1 part Shadow Gemini. Shadow Gemini can be bickering in terms of gossip or two-faced aspects of things. And what we're aware of is the Lovers here, so we're aware of some sort of shadow aspect of Gemini at play. I think something is coming full circle here. My guess is the last little bit of a block is going to be the King of Pentacles, and it feels like maybe pride. You know, sometimes we can let a good thing go and not realise it, and then pride keeps us stuck in some format. Who knows? Let's see. Oh, your final card is the Three of Wands. I love that next to the Empress. It's my favourite combination. I think if you label it all out, it'd be like the Empress and then the Sun in Aries. So the Empress meets the Sun, which is the happy card, and then meets the Emperor. Perfect. Okay, Emperor and the King of... It's not the King of Pentacles, it's King of Swords that's missing. Wow, that was it. Overlooked then. I wonder how many people shouted at the screen at the time. So the King of Swords is 2 parts Aquarius, 1 part Shadow Capricorn. Shadow Capricorn is control. Shadow Capricorn is, it can be, you know, trying to make their way to the top without any regard for whatever's in the way. It's kind of like tunnel vision in a sense, you know. It can become selfish in its shadow aspect, which is the 4 of Pentacles here, and it's with the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. Yeah, trying to control something. Okay, right, now that I know what I'm going on about, let's go for the King of Swords and the Emperor. King of Swords is with the 10 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Okay, so it's just, for me, the whatever the block is, it seems to be this, that's another aspect of King of Swords as well, with it being a Shadow Capricorn energy next to the 10 of Wands, is workaholic. You know, if we get uncomfortable with things, we just dive deep into work and not worry about anything else. But there's something here about not being afraid of the Inanna, not being afraid of Inanna. Bear with me. She strips herself at the 7 gates. Here we go. Inanna, believe in yourself, trust in your dreams and abilities, let self-doubt fall away. Okay, so Set could be self-doubt. Inanna was worshipped by the ancient Sumerians for over 3,000 years. Her journey of death and rebirth is the oldest of its kind, preceding Persephone and Yeshua by millennia. Earth Mother Inanna ventured through the 7 gates of the underworld. So there's that 7 of Cups that's next to it. Removing one of her garments at each stage. Some believe that those gates represent purification of her 7 chakras. When Inanna meets her angry sister, Ereshkigal, it sparks her unconscious memory and she remembers her once forgotten sacred dreams. Inanna is killed by her sister, a symbolic release of all Inanna's self-limiting beliefs. After 3 days, she returns to life as the Queen of Heaven. Inanna's 8-pointed star is linked to the planet of Venus. Venus is here again. The 3 days is the 3 of Wands, because days are Wands are days for me. So this is it's kind of an inkling towards a dramatic shift that's taking place. I think I spoke to Aquarius about this the other day, where Venus is actually she's hidden now. She's behind the sun, and then she appears as an evening star in February. So this could be the stillness that's happening between now and February. And I kind of feel like you're just being warned. Don't panic. Don't panic if you feel like there's chaos or there's something not aligning for you. This doesn't have to be about relationships. It could just be a balance between your masculine and feminine. You might find that if you've been completely focused in one direction, you're just completely shoved in the next. And then it's your job when we come to like February to recognize where we've gone too far the other way and bring it back into balance. But everything is to align you to whatever this King and Queen of Cups represents for you. I'm going to say it's partnerships. You know, we're in the Sage of Aquarius of the star card here. And the universe, the world, Earth, whatever it is, it needs higher vibrational connections, whether that's love, platonic, whatever it is. It needs these higher dimensions. Let's see where the Emperor is, which is you guys. Yes, look at that. Emperors with the 6 of Pentacles and illumination. Okay, so it's something to do with your 2nd house. I think the biggest block for you guys is something to do with either your self-worth, your lack of trust in your dreams, lack of trust in the universe possibly. But whatever's getting illuminated here is to do with the Six of Pentacles. Now the Six of Pentacles is the moon in Taurus, so the High Priestess meets the Hierophant. So the High Priestess is whispering something to do with your second house. Again, you know, it could be so many different things. Taurus rules food, Taurus rules, like I say, self-worth, it rules how the money that you earn. It could be something to do with money as well, because like I say, randomly I thought the missing piece was the King of Pentacles. It could be just for an emphasis of some of you, it might be financial aspects. Who knows? The Devil straight afterwards, nice. Okay, that High Priestess is with the Four of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, perfect. You guys are the Queen of Wands, typically, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. Awesome. Okay, you know what you want, and I think the frustration is it's not quite here yet. But the universe is saying, it's like, yeah, look at that, the Hermit is next to the Three of Wands. I knew the Hermit was going to show up somewhere, just for the Lovers, the Empress and the Hermit. 639. So something is shifting for you. I like that. Let's just quickly scan 639 Hertz, the sacred geometry. I create harmonious connections with the people in my life. Okay, this is it. Fine-tuning. Once the interpersonal connection is fine-tuned, you can expand on working with relationships with a partner, parent, child, friend, or work colleague. As balance starts to be created and restored, don't be surprised if you find people within your life being left behind and new people entering. As your frequencies change, your vibration may not necessarily match that of the people who have been in your life. Work with the colour green when using this frequency. Card numerology 9. Crystal suggestions: rose quartz, lepidolite, celestite, pink tourmaline, larimar, emerald, dioptase, octahedral fluorite. Okay, so wonderful things are coming. If there's a feeling of stillness right now, just pause, because you're being shown whatever this Five of Swords represents, whatever the set is, whatever the block is. For those of you, a lot of you, you're aware of it now, but for some reason it's, you know, the doubt still creeps in. Let whatever needs to happen happen, and everything aligns for you. In your extended, I want to take the energy of the King of Swords, the missing piece, now that I've finally realised, the missing king, should I say, and we'll dive in deeper. Or should we just clarify these? No, we're gonna look at the King of Swords. Okay, if you can join me, fantastic. If not, let me know if it resonates. We have Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, Libra. We have Venus in Aquarius, Moon in Aquarius, Sun in Capricorn, Venus in Cancer, Aries, Libra and Scorpio, Mars in Gemini, Libra, Aries, Scorpio, Moon in Sagittarius, Saturn in Taurus. We have Swords, Cups, Wands, Pentacles. Everyone's here. Those are your standouts. Let me know. Take care. See you soon. Bye.